Searching for free application is kind of a bit of difficult work, I would say. If you Google it for free apps, you will always find those free application which you probably might don't need it. So here is come this video. In this video, I have filtered out 5 most important applications that will come in handy a lot in your daily activity. So yeah, shall we then? Starting out with the first is got this Samath PDF. When downloading the PDFs and viewing it in Adobe Acrobat or even browser is kind of hassle. Of course, actually the thing is when you open up the file in your browser, a PDF file, the UI is kind of, not that type of priceable. So I would say here is that when you open up PDF in Adobe Acrobat or even in browser, it takes a lot of resources. Also, not to mention the UI is kind of weird looking, especially in browser, not in Adobe Acrobat. But here is some of the thing in the most lightest application ever released here, which is called the Samath PDF. It basically allows you just to view your PDF files in your computer, of course. So one of the best things about this here that you can open up the PDF file simultaneously in one windows with a lot of tabs. Like you can see here, I have opened up a lot of tabs just with the PDF file, and you can easily scroll through this with this. Also, not to mention how it's taking a very less amount of your computer memory, and it's also pretty fast. So of course there is a lot of trick you can do. If you press Ctrl L, it will full screen the PDF file, and also if you press Ctrl plus on your keyboard, it will zoom the page according to original. And also there is a lot of tricks you can just play around with the tools, so you get the idea, right? So let's move on to the next software. Downloading games, specifically this for the gamers, even though if you are not a gamer, the content creator like me, you probably come around here when you are fully use your hard drive. For example, you push a lot of data and copying a lot of data to your hardware. Specifically, this software is just allows you, to defragment your data files inside your hard drive. For example, if you have a ton of data stored here in hard drive and you want to access it, the thing is when you just copy the same data to your hard drive, it will kind of create a sector for it, but the data will be, scattered inside the hard drive. So there's where come here the defragmentation tool, which is called the Smart Defrag. Now basically this application was developed by the IOBit company, and it's kind of very easy to use here. So all you gotta do is simply open up this and then just select your hard drive. Specifically, you can also try with the SSD, but with SSD you wouldn't need here because just it will clean the cells inside SSD. But if you want, you can also try with that. Now once you select it, you can simply click on Smart Defrag, and then it will defrag all of the data inside this and just stack into the one hard disk corner or file, you could say, in a sector. Also, not to mention here, with accessing these files, it will make the hard drive a lot faster. So yeah, check it out. So ever wonder here when you are searching for your information, what's your system specifically? For example, although you can do here, if you go to Explorer and then right click here and then click on Property, you would see here it will show your computer processes. But what if you want to go into the more detail of your system? What's your RAM, where that RAM manufacturer is built, what's GPU, and all of that temperature and amazing details. That's where come here the Spacky application. Spacky allows you, when you open up Spacky for the first time, the first windows would be your summary of the entire system, like what processor you are using, what GPU you are using, and what type of storage and audio and all of that stuff you're using. Even though you can also go ahead with the deeply, like when you click on the processor, it will showing you that what cores, how much processor is using you, and what's the temperature of it, and pretty much you can do it. You can also copy all of the information by simply right click here and then copy information to your clipboard so that you can paste it where you want. So pretty awesome, huh? So searching files in my file explorer is a lot pain. Specifically, for example, when I'm searching here something in Explorer, it take a lot of CPU and a lot of time even for searching one image. That's where come here the everything. Everything basically, when you give the permission to access your files, it's make the entire database of your file in its own directory or whatever it you call it. Everything searching everything in your computer in just a matter of millisecond, you could say. Now let me show you how that actually work. When you open up the everything for the first time, it will scan all of the files in your system and then keep track of that log in their own created database in your local PC. So when you're searching for anything in your entire computer, in whatever area it's placed, you can just simply search it and then it will instantly appear here. Not to mention that this is my favorite app forever in this video. So yeah, check it out. I know you're probably familiar with this application which is called the 7-zip. 7-zip basically you already probably if you never use this, it is for those, is an app which allows you to extract all the archive files like zip file, WinRAR file and 7-zip file. So it's a very free open source, so you can just simply download it and install it. Now one of the things here is the 7-zip is pretty much a bit of fast according to if you check a benchmarking here, and kind of very lightweight as well, although it's not taking resources a lot. So yeah, 7-zip, check it out for your if you want to go ahead for the open source. So also WinRAR, of course WinRAR is also free, but when the 40 days trial come here and you will see that pop windows which is pretty annoying, so you have to buy license for that. So yeah, check it out, this app, it's amazing. So this was all my favorite application for 2021, not to mention because this was the part 1 probably, so I will be just giving further more videos about free apps in the upcoming weeks, so stay tuned for that. So what do you think, guys? What was your favorite application in this video? Let us know in the comment section below. So if I miss something, you want to suggest something, what is the best free software, you can leave it in the comments below, so maybe I will check it out and see you in the next video. So till then, take care and see you in the next episode.